in order to win this game, you've got to have early momentum. And to do that, I think it comes down to the line of scrimmage. Whichever offensive line can establish themselves first is going to have a great chance to win this semifinal. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Pass not complete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pressure's on. Trying to create a pace in the pocket with it down for a second.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. The Tigers offense makes their way to the field for that first possession. Here on second down. Park behind the line. It's Cobb. He stopped right at the line and short tackling.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you want to just bat that one down and take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just right around. They're playing so hard and so well right now.
Dropping back. It's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see, and something on film that really showed up is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. They haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe you get some going here a little bit for the future.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
This is a solid job defensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because if they do everything right in the secondary, there's more to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble in the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up the first set of downs.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play call
it up with a run. And an opening here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal for the lead.
You're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. You're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Pull something different on defense right now.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Brown. He's got it near the end zone. He's in. Touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Time ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 over score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They tackle at the 17. Strong job by the Vikings team. The Aggies offense back on the field. Tomorrow, a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pulls it in. It's Portland. They bring it back, but he reaches the 30-yard line. So they get a big man, including the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Well, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game, and here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football, doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off. A beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Portland. Tackled by first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And they got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Blocked by the receiver.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's a completion for this offense.
The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And so Texas A&M will have the first down.
This O-line is doing work. It doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Looks like it's their senior tight end. A new set of downs after that completion. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Finds his man. It's Portland. set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner decides to field it. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting out.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, and he's just short of the first down.
A big tight end can run after the catch, Chris. That is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here at the 25-yard line. Direct snap to the back. Makes a nice move there. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge thing slips through his hands.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends for us in the game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Cobb. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Big spin on the run. He's got a crease. They finally get him down, but now he reaches the 25.
It's an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Fuller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block at the second level. But this is about patience and vision from the running back. You've got to set up those blocks in front of you, and then the vision to find the seam and take off. What a great run and a huge play for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He made the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, A+ for creativity here, trying to catch this defense by surprise. But in this field position, it's very difficult. Look at all these defenders up at or near the line of scrimmage. And it's just very difficult to find a crease, and this is a good stop by this defense.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are the best guys? Who are the best matchups? How do you get those guys the football in this situation?
No run here on third and goal. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's been a big fellas up front to be able to run the football in this field position. You want to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On first down, it's play action. And the receiver makes the catch.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
So the completion yields 7 yards. A solid gain to set up second and 3. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Tackle is made, but not before it makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Over the middle. It's Porton. He's brought out, but not before crossing midfield at the 42.
That's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. Fights off the defender. He's got space. He goes out of bounds. Close to the 25.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game. And I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He's to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Incompletion sets up a second down. But he catch the defense with the draw.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here. It's after a 2nd and 10. What you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get back to this play. Create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback. That's exactly what they've done here.
Texas A&M has moved to the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space. You need to put the defense defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Pass rush gets home. This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Brown. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Right down the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open and complete.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck, no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Let's reel in. It's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
The Tigers are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll run the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, you can tell he was diving for that 1st down marker, and he's going to come just a touch short. But boy, good awareness right there. The defense was in full pursuit. They're doing a nice job as well as just good football all the way around.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. That 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I tell you, anytime he's close, he's got
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempt there. Texas A&M offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I was wondering, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. We're going to throw an interception. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Brown. Makes a quick catch. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Spins away from defenders. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Love staying out of it.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this move is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score in the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Reed. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. It's up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact, and knock it loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here comes comes the rush. Escapes the pocket. In the slide, he didn't get past the marker. It's going to be 4th down now. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drives up to the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle made after a solid game. He stopped the ball for 31.
When you talk with quarterbacks, in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. And that pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling it.
After the incompletion, I'm going to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. Keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a 1st down.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now Auburn will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
To throw, it's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play. All the way to the 27.
And seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Singleton. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, I'll try out the field goal unit, try to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to the lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the 2nd half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. They continue to lead in the running back. He's had a solid game. And ahead of the scoreboard, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Tips and overthrows, that's hold your breath time as an offense, and this wide receiver bails him out, goes and gets that ball before a defender can. That is great concentration and really a real bullet dodge for this offense.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
And the Tigers offense is on the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Nimrod. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
It's a quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
This defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. Quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Brown. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Got an opening here. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt and golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
The pocket breaking down. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Reed. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense comes back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards per game.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside. And as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play. The easy pickup for this offense.
He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So, one explosive play. This offense is set up just outside the 30. Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And something I love about this defense is their discipline. Stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Third and short out the offense. They're at plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert and keep the drive going? Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. He's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up fourth.
Oh, this is great defense here on third down. They're swarming to the football. They knew the RPO was coming, and here they are ready to stop it, forcing a fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it's good. Right down the middle. And that will extend the lead even further.
Surprised that they didn't go for this one. Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a nice game. We'll move the football over to 27.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. 5-yard pickup on first down. He sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Bootleg looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Portman. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver. Accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Offside defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks free. He might be gone.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. And they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Sack on first down. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Portman. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
He stopped short on that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down. They'll take over. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down anyway. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Brown. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage. And so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain. And he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They're got him, but not before making first down yards. They're going to ball to the 41. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
And here comes a deep shot. Pass block. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown. Texas A&M.
They finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hack as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets the first down.
When you see this on tape from this offense quite often down here in the red zone, they try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
We're getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Cobb. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This is so impressive on 1st down. Look at these big guys up front. They're able to just win the line of scrimmage, create an 8-yard gain here on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 2. The last thing you want now is some sort of pre-snap penalty, and that's what I would be communicating as a quarterback in the huddle.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.